Freeze frame on Mary Cosby's eyes at exactly timestamp 42:12. Look at the terror. That isn't the look of a woman watching a castmate get drowsy from a sleeping pill. That is the look of a witness watching a career implode. Now, shift your focus to the bottom left corner of the frame. Do you see that? The audio wave monitors on the production camera visible in the reflection are peaking. Yet, in the broadcast version, all we hear is silence and a muffled comment about being tired. The visual data contradicts the audio narrative. We are being fed a sanitized version of the most dangerous confrontation in franchise history, and the cracks in the edit are starting to show. This isn't just bad continuity. It is a deliberate cover-up. Let's rewind. The official narrative presented by Bravo for the Season 6 plane ride is simple. Meredith Marks mixed exhaustion with medication and became disoriented, leading to a minor spat with Britani. It's a classic Housewives trope. It's safe. It's digestible. But it is fundamentally inconsistent with the physics of reality TV editing. Normally, production lives for these moments. Remember Jean Shah's arrest? Remember the receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots? When the drama is real, the cameras don't blink. They zoom in. So why, during the peak intensity of this flight, does the camera angle shift to a wide shot from the back of the cabin, obscuring Meredith's mouth? The first clue lies in the Franken-biting. Listen to the sentence Meredith allegedly says at the 14-minute mark. The tone changes 3 distinct times within 6 words. The background white noise of the jet engine shifts pitch abruptly. This indicates that 3 different sentences, likely recorded minutes apart, were spliced together to form one coherent, harmless thought. They are building a sentence that never existed to replace a sentence they cannot legally air. We need to talk about the black hole in the timeline. This is where the dossier opens up. We are looking at a masterclass in crisis management, not by the cast, but by the post-production team. To understand the magnitude of what is missing, we have to analyze the reactions of the bystanders, specifically the silent observers. Exhibit A, the Mary Cosby baseline. Mary Cosby is our control variable. Historically, Mary disengages from manufactured drama. She falls asleep, she looks at her phone, she ignores the noise. But look at the footage from the plane again. Mary is upright. Her posture is rigid. She is scanning the room, specifically looking toward the producers, not the cast members, at the front of the plane. When a cast member looks at production, the fourth wall has been breached. This reaction suggests that what is happening isn't housewife drama. It is a liability issue. The look on her face mirrors the reaction to the hot mic moment from Season 2. She knows the line has been crossed. Exhibit B, the audio dropouts go back to the exchange between Meredith and Britani. Britani is a rookie. Rookies usually fight back to secure their snowflake. Yet, Britani goes silent. Not passive but stunned. Watch her hands. She is physically trembling. If Meredith was simply slurring or being loop-wide, as the edit suggests, Britani would be confused or laughing. Trembling suggests aggression. It suggests a threat. There is a theory circulating on the forums that specific keywords trigger a dump button in live broadcasting, and a similar protocol exists in reality editing. If a cast member threatens litigation or uses specific prohibited language that violates network standards and practices, that footage is vaulted. The audio glitches we hear, those split-second silences, are likely the removal of these specific triggers. The edit is trying to bridge the gap between calm and chaos without showing the catalyst. Exhibit C, the continuity error. Pay attention to the lighting outside the plane windows. When the argument supposedly starts, the sun is high. We see hard shadows in the cabin. Cut to Meredith's confused moment, and the cabin is dimly lit with ambient mood lighting. The show presents this as a continuous 5-minute sequence. The lighting tells us this transpired over at least 2 hours. What happened in those 2 hours? The protection edit theory suggests that Meredith, a veteran with significant leverage and legal savvy, knows exactly where the line is. The footage we didn't see likely involves Meredith engaging in a strategy of scorched earth that makes her uninsurable or unmarketable if aired. By blaming medication, the show provides her an off-ramp. It allows the audience to sympathize with a health issue rather than condemn a character flaw. Furthermore, look at the confessional look Meredith is wearing when she narrates this event. It's the black blazer look. Cross-reference this with her other confessionals. In every other segment wearing this outfit, she is calm, collected, lawyerly. In the segment discussing the plane, her eyes are darting. She is blinking excessively. This is a pickup interview filmed much later, likely after legal teams reviewed the footage. She is reciting a prepared statement, not recalling a memory. So what are we really watching? We are watching a ghost story. The ghost is the unedited truth of the flight. The implication here is massive. If production is willing to manicure a breakdown of this magnitude for a veteran cast member, the stakes of the game have changed. It signals that Meredith Marks has achieved a level of executive producer power, implied or otherwise, that protects her from the villain edit she deserves. The narrative of Meredith is just tired, is an insult to the audience's intelligence. The visual evidence marries terror, the lighting continuity, the audio splicing confirms that we are missing the centerpiece of the season. We aren't watching a reality show, we are watching a curated PR campaign. The question isn't, what did Meredith take? The question is, what did Meredith say that was so damaging? Bravo decided it was cheaper to bury the footage than to air the ratings gold. Check the timestamps I mentioned, turn your volume up, and tell me if you believe the edit, or if you believe your own eyes.